Hey everybody, welcome to the Pearson online platform. I want you to know that I'm Mrs. Valerie Boehm and I'm going to be your teacher from PHS, helping you with some of your courses. So if you found my landing page, you are either here for the following courses. So either British Literature, regular or honors, 10th grade World Literature, either regular or honors, and also Music Appreciation, which is a half credit, or Art Fundamentals Appreciation, which is also a half credit. So if you have Music Appreciation, you will also have that Art Appreciation combined with that to make that a full credit. So welcome, and I'm going to try to help you as much as I can to make this transition easy for you. Something important you should know is that you should be working in the Pearson platform every day. This is really a work at your own pace kind of program, but you will start to get behind if you're not logging on every day and checking to make sure you are understanding your assignments. So when you log into your Pearson platform, this is what you should see, although you will have different courses. So I'm just showing you the one course here I'm walking you through as a student. However, you're going to have all of the courses that you are signed up for on this landing page right here. So there is a menu button right here that's very important for navigating your Pearson. So you have, this is the grade book, so you can see your grade, any sort of announcements, and webmail. So the webmail is where you can contact me. So when you click that, you can, compose a message, and that is where you'll do that. So make sure, again, that you're using that webmail to contact me for parents and students if you have any questions regarding Pearson. Okay, so let's go into this course. So again, this is just an example of what yours will look like. Okay, so the first thing you click on when you click on the course is going to be your landing page, and this has got it's actually the video that you're watching right now, right here. I've got a little bio, my office hours, and you're going to have checkpoint dates here too, as well as other points of contact. So your grades will also show up here right at the top when you have grades completed, when you have assignments completed. And your progress, of course, as you go through the course, your progress bar will show up right here. Okay, let's go in and look at some of the content. So you actually scroll down to find this, and sorry, my landing page is not done yet. You're going to have a to-do list. Actually, if you were to click on this to-do list, this is your first assignment. If you were to click on this, it's going to tell you that you actually first have to do these things first. So you can either click on here to do it, or I prefer to jump back and just go in order. So you can see that is here's the part that was on the to-do list. And here's all the stuff that you have to complete before getting to this assignment. Okay, so the first thing is going to be your course guide, and it's just an overview of how your class is going to work. So this will be different for every course, but this is kind of, the standards that you're going to be working on, the major play or the major work. So in this case for Brit Lit, it's Macbeth by Shakespeare, and it gives you, your course directions and tips. So definitely make sure that you are looking over this. This tells you all the lessons and objectives, and again, you can access this at any time, so you can come back and read over any of the objectives or what you were supposed to do. All right, so that's the course guide. There's the course overview. Okay, and it just tells you, and every time you have read, you've read through this information, you do need to mark it as complete. So I'm going to do that, and I'll show you what it looks like. And you can even go to next activity here. The backpack is like the main folder, and then you'll have subfolders underneath. Okay, so you have your glossary terms, your web links, resource packets, and that. So you can pop into any of those that you need to look at. Okay, so let's go back to this course guide, because you see, if you forget to click activity complete, you will not be checked off on that. So you'll have to go back, make sure you scroll to the bottom, make sure you're reading, the material, and click on mark this activity complete. So all of this stuff is really work at your own pace. However, I will be checking in with you once per week to make sure, like if I haven't heard from you, I'll check in with you. And also, there are going to be some checkpoint dates. So you're going to see those right here. The checkpoint dates mean that all of the work that was assigned to you before that date and up until that date needs to be completed. So if your first checkpoint date is, for example, August 31st for your course, and it could, the dates might vary depending on your courses, but if the date is August 31st, that means everything that was due before August 31st needs to be due by then. Okay, so that's like the date that you need to have that complete. So again, it's work at your own pace, but you still do have some guides as far as when you need things due. Your calendar is blacked out for September break as well. I wanted to let you know. Okay, so again, my office hours are here. Roughly third block and fourth block are my office hours for Pearson. I did not put in specific times yet for third and fourth block because I know parents, you won't have any idea when that is. I have not put those in yet because we have not gotten a final bell schedule from the high school. So as soon as I get that final bell schedule, I will plug in the actual times here. And again, it is kind of subject to be a little bit flexible because I do have like lunch duty, hall duty, that kind of thing at PHS. And I do have that one face-to-face class here at PHS as well. Okay, so again, if you check your menu, home is going to be your main course. So you can click into any of your courses that you have. Let's go into this course again. You can see. Click into my menu. Notes, so anything that you need to type up that you just want to jot down, your grade book, announcements, webmail, calendar. So let's look at the calendar, and this is going to tell you, it's going to give you a rough timeline of when to complete things. Now again, I really encourage you to complete as much as you can. Try to get ahead because that's just going to help you. That means, you can be a little bit more flexible later on, but really try to hit this very aggressively and get, be ahead of this timeline. So your first checkpoint date, August 31st, everything before this needs to be completed, okay? And your courses calendar, every course will have its own calendar, all right? Now, British literature and 10th grade English is broken up into A and B, and you do need to complete both A and B during the first semester. My office hours, so that you can ask me questions live, and I'm always willing to do like a Google Meet with you or on the Pearson platform itself or answer emails. My office hours are from roughly 11 o'clock to the end of the day, like 3 p.m. That is subject to change just a little bit depending on what kind of duties I have within PHS, like lunch duty, hall duty, that kind of thing. But roughly, aside from my lunch, which will be also during that time for a half hour, I am available to you to help and answer your questions. So if you do have a question, and this is a student or a parent, please reach out via that Pearson Webmail. And that needs to be done there, and that is because if I am ever absent for any reason, or if I'm pulled to cover something else, another teacher can log on to that and answer those questions for you where they would not be able to necessarily log into my Pickens High School email. So please make sure that you are using that platform to answer all of your questions. It's designed to really be inclusive, and you should be able to take care of anything that you need to through that Pearson platform, so it should be convenient for you. So I should be your contact person first, so I should be able to like reset any passwords or do anything technical like that, but I'm also your contact person if you have a course question or something that you're going to need help with. And I think that's it as far as Pearson things. I'm going to have a lot of information here on this landing page about how you get in touch with me and all of that, as well as I will post my office hours there. And a little bit about me. This is my 6th year at Pickens High School, and I taught before. I actually graduated from Pickens High School, but I taught before that in the Cherokee County school system as well. I was in the New York City public school system before that because I attended school in New York at NYU, and I went on to get my master's in education in arts and education from Harvard University, and I lived in Cambridge, Massachusetts for a year while I was completing that degree, and then I moved back down here with my family to be around my family. So my family consists of my husband and my toddler Bennett, and we have a Boston Terrier Maisie. So that's my family, and I love reading. I teach a dramatic writing course at Pickens High School, so if you are going to transition back to PHS next year, if you're a junior or sophomore, look out for that course because it's really fun. We study film, theater, and television writing, and you do get an English credit for that. So I teach a dramatic writing course, so I love movies, I love television, I love theater. I was a drama director at Pickens High School before I transitioned into dramatic writing and chorus, and I love the arts. So love reading, love hiking, love being outside, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I love traveling. Can't wait for the world to be normal again so that I can travel some more. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I can't wait to meet you online. Feel free to reach out to me if you have questions. Thank you.